Well, hello, model car fans. Welcome to the Muscle Car Modeler. My name is Raul, and this week I'm getting towards the finish line here of my 64 Chevelle Malibu SS convertible project here. This is the AMT kit sponsored by Hobby Nut Models here, and our sponsor, of course. And it's coming along really well, and I'm nearing the end here, and I've gotten quite a bit done. And there's always something, many of these issues I've been expecting. But to get you all caught up here, I got the interior fully in there. And the interior's done. Hung the rear view mirror, that's up in there. And, got the rest of the interior just detail painted and put in there. And really happy with the way it's coming out here. And getting the engine compartment in there, the engine's glued in. I've got plenty of things to detail here, but some of the things I was expecting, brake master cylinder and booster fit in there really nicely and just laying around the firewall. I cut the molded in master cylinder off, and motor's fitting in there great. All the details are looking really nicely. And one of the things I was expecting was, I had mentioned in the previous video that this fan sticks out kind of far, and I wasn't sure how it was going to work. So it wasn't really working. I couldn't really get this radiator in there with the fan shroud and this all at the same time. So I cut it, shortened it, and now I can feed it in there and glue it in place and touch up some of the paint. But it was kind of long, so I did shorten it. So that did happen. And some of the other things I was anticipating, got the whole chassis in. It's glued in there. So I started to work on these exhaust pipes. And to my surprise, this one's right from the Revell 65 Chevelle Z16. And the manifolds that I have no idea where they came from. When I put this one in here, just get it right in there, it pretty much lines right up. I just pretty much got to bend it down just a little bit, and it lines right up. Can't believe that. Now the back one, here, and I get it in place. I like how the back is. It actually doesn't look too bad, but I think I'm going to trim it, rotate it, and glue it to where it's a little bit closer to the quarter panel, not hanging down so far. I'm going to do that on both of them. And then this side, I just had to, just trim off a small amount right off of the top here, like 1/16 of an inch or maybe even 1/8 of an inch. And this one pretty much is the same deal. Let's get this in here and try and do this under the camera for you. Get that in its hole. Here we go. And same thing. I just got to bend it down just a little bit, and then I can glue it in place right there, right to the exhaust manifold. So extremely pleased with where that's going and how that ended up. Another thing that I knew was coming, I got just mocking up this suspension and everything. The drive shaft is just a hair too long. Don't have enough hands here to do this on camera in front of everybody. You can see the drive shaft is just a little too long. It's pushing it out. What doesn't go in the things there. So I need to take out like a 1/16 of an inch. Maybe an 1/8 of an inch out of it, but I'll hack it a little bit and get it in there. But everything's going together really nicely. So I'm pretty pleased with all of that. Heater hoses that are from the 64 Impala kit that this motor came from. I got to get those in there, but they pretty much, are almost dropping right in place. So all of this stuff is going really well. One thing that did surprise me, the hood with those mounts right here. Get them right there. Hood doesn't shut anymore. Whoa, there we go. That's a good one. But these are now hitting on the underside. Once the windshield is glued in and the interior is glued in and everything, there's a little bit of glue and stuff there, and it appears that these are now hitting that. So I've got a small issue there, but I found out if I leave it or pushed on it, it pulled the paint off of there, kind of stuck to it. It's pretty much dry now, but I'll just trim just a little bit off of those and get them to go in there. Now, as far as some detail painting, I still got to get the upper radiator hose in there, which this actually, for a radiator from the Chevelle kit and then the engine from, the Impala kit, this radiator hose seems like it's going to just line right up and glue almost right in place. So that's another one that's kind of surprising, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. May spread it out just a little bit. Sometimes doing something like this and just bending it just a little bit. Sometimes it's all you gotta do is just, bend it just a little bit. Sometimes you'll see some stress cracks in there. Can't really do this. Yeah, don't have any glue on there, but give you an idea. And then even the air cleaner. There we go. And all that seems to fit under the hood, no problem. But really pleased with how everything is going on this one. Just got those couple little fine-tuning things that you expect and everything. Suspension is all fitting in there. Now, one thing I got to remember to do is the wheels have to go onto the axle before I put the whole axle assembly in here with the way I'm assembling it, because I can't get the wheels up in here with the axle glued in place. They don't quite fit, but that's just the order of assembly. Rear bumper fits. Taillight chrome is fitting in there. Just got to detail that stuff, put the mirror on. And the grill and stuff, need to detail all of that. And then the little things like the silver on the radiator cap, the battery cables and terminals, and the caps of the battery, all of those, and just some other little detail painting here and there. But this thing will be done pretty soon. So really happy with all that, and I can move on to another project. But there's all the rest of the parts that I haven't put in yet. Interesting hose. I got this one in here. Not really sure if this was supposed to be the lower or another upper option, but got the shocks in here, upper control arms, and all kinds of stuff. So, and then the wheels and tires, and the chrome, which I got the chrome. Where did I put the chrome? Oh, it's over here. So the mirror, the SS hubcaps. So this is going to be done here really quickly. So super excited with how this one's coming out. And, even this convertible boot, look at that. It fits really nicely. And it comes up every now and then. This is from the AMT 65 GTO convertible kit. That's where this came from. A little bit of tweaking and work, but it fit this interior tub real nicely. And shaped a few things, but came out really, really nice. I'm really happy with how this interior came out and how it's looking. The decals are a little funky to use on this kit. They're not really spaced the same. I should have cut the gauges out specifically. I don't know if you can see it, but they give you 2 sets on them, but I got them in there. They look pretty good. That's all Molito chrome pen right here. The mirror finish, if I could say it right. Here it is. But anyway, did all the chrome that way, and then I used the decals for the window cranks, the medallions on the door. But the decals don't seem to work very well with the setting solution. They will set, but just a little awkward to use. But still came out pretty nice, and got some cleanup here to do. But this one's going to be done here real soon. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this build. It's been kind of fun just to take a curbside kit, a basic kit, put in all the extra detail. And in the end, I'm going to have a model kit that looks like it's a box stock build, but it's not. So it'll be kind of interesting seeing it all finished and everything. But I'm really looking forward to getting this one done. So those of you guys who have been following along and enjoying this, I appreciate it, and all your comments and your support and everything. And then many thanks to Hobby Nut Models, of course, for sponsoring our channel here and all the support he's been giving and everything. So you guys, check him out. There's a link in the video description below, of course. And I'll continue working on this. I'll tweak those pipes a little bit more, get some of those other things done and get the suspension, wheels, and tires and chrome on, and this thing's done. So thanks you guys for tuning in, subscribing, and all your comments and everything. I really do appreciate it. And you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next time.